We won the die roll for match 4. So we'll play. This hand is pretty excellent. I'll keep. Most likely going to just cast a turn 2 Seeker of the Way, followed by a Sign in Blood. But things can change depending on our draw steps. I like that land. Is this an elf? Alright. The reason I'm casting it off of a swamp and not a Caves of Koilos is because I want to be able to cast Sign in Blood next turn without taking pain. If that ends up being what I want to do. I think I'm just going to attack and cast Brimaz, actually. Save all of the non-creature spells for... Save all the non-creature spells for triggering prowess and interacting after I have more of a board. Okay, here comes a Boon Satyr. And the logic behind developing your board before interacting is that if you're playing more of a tempo role like I am in this matchup, then you want to you generally want your removal spells to be function as kind of miniature time walks. And the best way to do that is, like, the time walk is better if you're taking the most advantage out of the extra turn. For example, casting Downfall on this Ash Cloud Phoenix is a lot better because I have both Seeker and Brimaz in play, as opposed to one or the other. So I'm going to go ahead and attack with everything. The opponent gets to eat the Cat Soldier token, but takes 6, and I gain 3, so it's pretty crazy. And I still have this Murderous Cut and Sign in Blood. Oh, Bile Blight. Nice. So I actually get 2 Bile Blight into Murderous Cut, which is really sweet. Yeah, we'll just kill the Boon Satyr. B4 blocks. Trigger Prowess again. And now Ash Cloud Phoenix is actually kind of a liability, but just because Josh can't afford to turn it face up ever. Okay, Lightning Strike. Alright. We're just going to attack. Yeah. And then might as well Sign in Blood myself. Or not. Okay. Well, Glad I'm closer to whatever card, to the next spell on top. Whatever it is. Okay. There's a Phoenix. I'll fire off a Thoughtseize. 2 Rabble Masters. Okay. So we're kind of at an impasse. Alright, we keep drawing lands. Okay, that's a good one. But I'm going to hold it. Sure. I'll decline to pay tribute. Josh is trying to decide, yeah, whether or not to attack. That's fine. I'll just take 4. I can absorb a hit or 2. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, so here we just downfall the Phoenix. And then attack. And it gives us a positional advantage. In that, well, our positional advantage is allowing Josh to make a tactical mistake. If he tries to double block, we sign and blood him. Yeah. Okay. Like, the fact that he has to double block to make progress lets us just kill him. And I'm sure if we drew 2 cards of our own, we might eventually kill him as well, but this was just cleaner. Alright, sideboarding. Same as always. I don't really see any reason to make any changes. I'll keep this. Sand is fine. It's not fantastic, but I have Bile Blight, I have Murderous Cut, and I have a good top end. And Heir of the Wilds again. Okay, that Wingmate Rock was not the best draw. Do the same trick with the Fanatic. So we just take 2 from the attack. And absolutely need a land soon. Interesting. That is fine, actually, because it lets us downfall, and then next turn lets us downfall, and then lets us cut next turn even if we don't draw land. What I was going to say. Chandra's kind of an issue. I think I have to pressure Chandra. I'll go ahead and cast the Seeker. Won't get to get what I'm after till the day after. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Hopefully we don't have another Boon Sander coming. But that's kind of, interesting. Wow. Josh is really working this Chandra up to ultimate, huh? That's a little worrisome. Because if he flips a lightning strike, I'm not going to be able to deal with it. Oh, I have to take a damage to cast the Wingmate Rock, but I don't think there's a difference between 5 and 6 here. So next turn I can cast a Johnny +1 on the Wingmate Rock. Okay, hit Lightning Strike. That's game. I will concede. And we'll go to game 3. A neat trick with Chandra's Ultimate is that even if the only spell you find is a Crater's Claws, and you have to cast it for X equals 0 because it's being put onto the stack instead of cast from your hand. But if you have creatures in play, if you have Ferocious enabled, really, you can cast it. You can cast 3 copies of it for X equals 0, and essentially get 3 copies of Shock if you have no other options. So that's it's actually a pretty sweet way to go if you have to. So that's a cool interaction. Obviously, you would prefer to hit lightning strikes, but this is keepable, definitely. I'm just looking for lands. Keep any land on top, bottom, any non-land spell. Alright. That works. Hopefully Josh doesn't have a way to deal with that. Actually, I'm pretty sure he can't deal with that. We'll send in the Brimaz. And I don't want Lightning Strike to kill the Brimaz, so we're going to go ahead and Bile-Blight the Mystic right now. I didn't do that before blocks. Okay. Lightning Strikes the Soldier. I didn't Bile-Blight before blocks because if Josh had drawn a Boon Satyr, that would have been problematic for me. This is a Fated Conflagration? Okay. So Brimaz still ended up trading 3 for 2, I guess. This second Urborg is just hanging out, not doing very well for me right now. It should be fine eventually, but I need to draw one more land. Alright, that works. I can just attack. Before damage, we'll go ahead and flip the Phoenix face down. Make Josh spend his entire turn flipping it face up if he wants. That's a good draw. Not the best, but it's serviceable. That's fine. I have a Wingmate Rock. Chandra and a Fanatic. Chandra's the only card I'm scared about. Fanatic, not that much. I'll just attack with the 3/4, I guess. Yeah. Whoops. Oh my god, that was awful. I should have tapped for mana first. Alright, that was a mistake, but might as well. Jeez, that was bad. State-based actions. I will pay the tribute. So I'd be a fair bit farther ahead than I am. But I'm still ahead. Murder's Cut is completely fine. Flashing Boone Satyr. We are. Okay. Pretty sure the last card in Josh's hand is a Crater's Claws. And he can deal me 8. Plus 9 is 17. So no blocks. I will take the Gambit. Even if I block, I'm fine, but... Now he has to kill a Wingmate Rock. I should have blocked anyways. Like, that was obvious. Should have blocked the Elvish Mystic, but... yeah. There's no reason not to. But I'm still okay, so... yeah, the Murderous Cut means that I'm 100% completely alright. Another Crater's Claws makes me dead. But other than that, there's nothing, so... yeah, so that was a little imprecise. Should have just blocked the Elvish Mystic, but it's fine. I got there anyways. And it's 2-2. So just stay tuned for the last round, which will decide it all.